A dangerously cold Arctic air mass is moving in over north central U.S. People in more than 24 states are now bracing for a monster winter storm set to bring damaging ice and heavy snow. That same storm system is expected to bring some very cold Arctic air to Denver as well. It'll move in tonight and bring below freezing temperatures by the weekend. And it is a busy weekend here. The low in Denver could even drop to 0 or below for the first time this unusually warm winter. Thanks so much for joining us, everyone. I'm Phil Lipoff.
I'm Kim Christensen. As the cold weather moves in, the city of Denver is racing against time to make sure there's enough space to bring hundreds of people indoors. One of the city's largest emergency shelters remains closed tonight, caught in a standoff between city council and the mayor's office. 9 News reporter Ria Jha joins us now to break down what's holding things up. Ria.
We're at the former DoubleTree Hotel, which used to be called the Aspen. Inside, they have a ballroom space with a capacity of about 200 people. They have used this space as an emergency shelter before, but right now it is still closed because of a disagreement between City Council and the mayor's office.
We could be hitting sub-zero temperatures this weekend.
As temperatures drop, the race to get people indoors is on.
That's what's best for our city.
But Amy Beck, a homeless advocate with Together Denver, says there's a major obstacle.
We're really concerned about the space at 4040 Quebec.
One of the city's biggest emergency cold weather shelters is locked.
The numbers of people that actually show up to the DoubleTree are much larger than in other areas of town. We are asking City Council and the mayor's office to open that space today.
The former DoubleTree, now called the Aspen, is now caught between City Council and the mayor's office after City Council voted against continuing its use as an emergency shelter last month.
The fact of the matter is we already have 4 sites for individuals running. We have another site for families going. We are running out of space.
John Ewing with the mayor's office says they want to open it because other options are limited.
We could open a rec center, but that would mean closing it probably to everyone else. That's never a very good choice. It also would likely serve fewer people than we could serve here. We're certainly going to be talking in the hundreds, if not upwards of 1,000.
In order to open it, the mayor's office needs approval from City Council.
We have all the pieces in place. We have the site. We have everything. We just need to get the building open.
City Councilwoman Florel Vidra said in a statement she's open to options to keep people safe, but says she hasn't received a formal request from the administration to activate this site. We reached out to other City Council members and haven't heard back yet.
Well, at this point, we really do need to put politics aside because it's about saving lives.
We just ran into City Council member Chantel Lewis, who is the representative for this district. She told us that City Council doesn't actually have any authority to open this cold weather shelter or not. Meanwhile, the mayor's office is hoping for an agreement between their office and City Council. They haven't provided us any updates since we spoke with them earlier today, so we'll see how this plays out. Reporting live in Denver, Ria Jha, 9 News.
Ria, thank you.
As we wait for that cold snap to arrive, other cities across the metro area are already activating their emergency cold weather shelters. In just the past few minutes, the MAC in Westminster closed its doors. Will stay open through Sunday afternoon. Commerce City's Eagle Point Rec Center will also serve as a daytime warming center and overnight shelter starting tomorrow night. Kathy, we know it's coming. It's just a question of how low, right?
Exactly.
How low is it going to go?
And how much of that Arctic air are we going to get all the way westward into Denver? It looks like we're going to get a fairly decent slice of that pie. After a day with sunshine and 30s along the Front Range, clouds are increasing tonight. The cold air hasn't moved in yet. It's on its way, headed into northeastern Colorado. And again, the worst of it comes in Friday into Saturday, but it stays cold on Sunday. And this Arctic front will also bring some light snow to Denver and up to a foot of snow in some of our mountain communities, which is actually some good news. Temperatures cooling back a bit to 38 at the studios and in Trinidad, 40 in areas like Rocky Ford. Cold air advisory goes out tomorrow morning through Sunday morning for wind chills 10 to 20 below east of Denver. We are tracking a system coming onshore from Southern California that will interact with all of that cold air. So ice storm setting up for central Texas, extending all the way to the Carolinas. We have a cold but dry night tonight. Snow picks up in the mountains tomorrow morning. We have a few light showers around here during the day. today in the form of snow, but the accumulation begins late tomorrow night into Saturday morning. A quick 1 to 3 inches of snow. Snow comes to an end by 8, 9 o'clock, but the cold settles in for a good 72 hours. The snow accumulation forecast is light for Denver, 1 to 3 inches expected here, again in that short window from overnight Friday into Saturday morning. No real worries tonight. It's not going to be super cold, lows in the teens tonight, but we do have weather impact alerts for Friday and Saturday. Overnight lows down around 0 to -1. Coldest air of the season and a couple of inches of snow coming in for Denver on Friday and Saturday.
A third child in Colorado has died from the flu. That's according to the state health department. CDPHE confirmed the death this week on its viral respiratory diseases dashboard. According to that data, this is the third death since October of 2025, when this year's flu season started. The most recent death comes during what's been considered a severe flu season, both in the state and nationwide.
A snowboarder who died after falling and hitting the snow at Keystone this week has now been identified. The Summit County coroner has identified him as 32-year-old William Marcus Honeycutt from Aurora. The sheriff's office says he fell Monday afternoon while boarding with friends on a Black Diamond run near the resort's Mountain House base area. They say he was wearing a helmet when he fell and hit the snow. No trees, blunt objects, or other people were involved. This marks the second death at Keystone this month.
Just weeks after a woman was killed in a mountain lion attack near Estes Park, open space near Fort Collins is closed over reports of an encounter with one of those big cats. Today, Larimer County officials announced the closure. Horsetooth Mountain open space. CPW says a hiker spotted the mountain lion this morning about 250 yards away. He told the wildlife officers the animal followed him and even lunged, but never got closer than about 100 yards. CPW says the Main and Soderberg trailheads are both closed. They say closing the area is standard protocol after this kind of activity.
All the time in practice on the scout team when we got to go against him, just the confidence in his throws that he makes, and just the swagger that he walks around with. I know there's not anybody more prepared for him for this game.
Nick Bonito knows his quarterbacks. He knows them in many ways.
Yes, he does.
And he likes our guy Stiddy.
I do too, for what it's worth, honestly.
Better to be a quarterback on his team. Seems the
Yes.
closer we get to game time, the more they're banging the drum on how Stiddy isn't a normal backup.
Two things. One, you can't say the other thing, right? Oh, God, our backup, we're doomed. I mean, you can't say that. But two, I do believe them when they're talking highly on Jarrett Stidham, both on camera and off. I was in the locker room yesterday and heard from a number of the guys on their pride level for Jarrett. And it's cool to hear that, right? Everybody's backing up the backup. And now Jarrett Stidham is sharing love for his teammates as well.
For myself, I just want to go out there and play the absolute best I can for the guys in this locker room. That's all I really care about. So, thankfully I got a ton of amazing guys, amazing human beings in the locker room, but also, amazing football players. So really excited.
People forget Jarrett has been a leader of this team for quite some time. When Bo Nix was drafted, Jarrett Stidham was the quarterback for 6 or 7 or 8 months. Like when Russell Wilson left, it was Jarrett Stidham's team. I mean, he's been leading this team. Even though he's not taking snaps all season long, he's leading them in the locker room, off the field, on the sideline. So now he gets his chance on the field.
And the relationship he has with Bo Nix is pretty special. I think he
special.
feels like, I'm your friend, man. You can trust me.
Yeah, totally. And I think there's a level of pride. Like, I want to do this for my buddy. I wish my friend who's been playing so well, who got us here, can do it. But let me take it the rest of the way.
Yeah, I heard him say the other day he probably spends more time with him than Bo spends with his wife.
Yeah.
Like, because it's that kind of that kind of relationship. So, and you've been saying all week he doesn't have to come out and blow everybody's socks off. He just has to be steady.
He's got to be steady, not stellar steady. Steady.
That's in my head.
It's easy to remember.
All week, Scotty.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.